What's going on, everyone? Today we are back for another Nothing to Something, and I know we haven't done one of these in a while, but today we are doing Nothing to White Interstellar in one video. And I just got the Interstellar last night, and Hyper couldn't get on till after I record this, so it'll be at the end of the video, but just keep in mind this video's a little late just because it's convenient for everyone. But hopefully you guys still enjoy it, and remember to comment your gamer tag and subscribe for a chance to win a heat wave or a biomass when I have 1,500 subscribers. And remember to use code VPR Sixk in the item shop before you purchase anything. It helps me out more than you know. And lastly, remember my Discord is always in the description, and let's get into the video. Alright, so I basically did some of these trades on my main because I didn't want to move over the items, and I also thought there was a trade limit on my other account. I later realized there wasn't, so I moved over my items after about 4 trades. But here, I bought the NCE for 80 credits, giving me still 20 credits left over to remember, and I put the NCE in the archive so to remember what it was. And I sold the NCE for a solar flare, giving me another 50 credit profit. And basically what I'm just doing is I'm putting all of the items I get in the archive until I move them over, because if they're in the archive, I always remember that they're on this account and not on the other account, or not on my main. So basically I sold the solar flare, which was certified as well, for 250 credits pure, because credits are easier to sell than items. And so I now had 270 credits, because I sold the other 20 credits from the first trade. And I bought these items for 250 credits, and the trade got cut off a bit because my Xbox didn't upload the whole thing. But that's fine, because you still got to see me doing the trade, and it really made me a lot of profit because it was a big offer of hard to sell items, but if you can find a buyer, they're worth something. So here I sold the 2 titanium white toppers for a singularity, giving me a 50 credit profit, and basically more because the chances of those toppers going for spreadsheet are very low. And here I sold the painted uncommons for 10 credits each, excluding the devil horns because they are technically 50 credits each, but more likely 20 credits, and I just want to see what I can get for them. However, realizing that I wasn't able to get a good price for them, I then, as you can see here, I then sold them for 20 credits each, and I also sold every unpainted uncommon for basically 3.3 credits each, so 10 for 3. Giving me a profit of 0 credits, since that is all their normal prices. Here I sold the anodized pearl for a lightning, an ombre, and 190 credits, giving me a 80 credit profit, because I'm basically valuing the anodized pearl at 250, because that's usually what I sell them for my main, even though they could probably be considered 200 credits. So with that being said, I sold the singularity that I got earlier from the 2 titanium white toppers. I gave that 200 credits for titanium white Imperador. I just kind of didn't put in the DT5 because I just figured you guys would know it, Imperador. But anyway, I sold the NCRs here for 10 credits each, and I got another 70 credits pure. At this point, it was taking a long time to make profit, and all in all, I'm pretty happy with getting up to White Interstellar in about 30 trades. So I thought that was good, but keep in mind, I'm basically putting in hours of trading into 10 minutes, so yeah. Anyway, I needed some way to make profit quickly, so on this trade and the next trade, I paid 50 and 60 credits for a page of limiteds, and this page was worth a lot more than the last page, so he made me pay 60 instead of 50, even though the White Madness and mainliners were from like a long time ago, so I was definitely happy to get those. That's technically 240 credits profit and 150 credits profit, but I mean, they don't really go for a spreadsheet, and Becca gave me a donation, so thanks for that. Just some pan limiteds and stuff that I was able to sell later on for some better stuff. And here, the titanium white Imperador is kind of a hard to sell item. I mean, I'm sure you can probably find some buyers for it, but I figured painted FENNECs are a better way to go, so I got a painted FENNEC orange. And that's 0 credits profit, but probably easier to sell. Then I sold these limiteds in an ombre for an anodized pearl, giving me a profit of about 90 credits, but again, probably more like 200, not 200, probably more like 150, because ombre is hard to sell, and the limiteds are definitely hard to sell. And then here, one clip didn't upload. I mean, if you've watched some of the other ones, you know sometimes I can't even do the video because it's like Some of them just don't upload, which is painful, but at least here it was only one clip out of like 30, and it was the same guy who took the limiteds for his anodized pearl, so it's pretty believable that he'd also give me some NCE. And I think I did give him NCVR and like a good amount of pan limited, so more than what I gave him for the anodized pearl. I just don't really remember what. But as you saw there, I got another anodized pearl for those limiteds, giving me a good profit. And these were the 2 NCEs I got from the other guy. I sold them here for 300 credits, a Huntress and an NCI, giving me a profit of about 50 credits. So it's always good to make that sort of profit, and that's why I take it anytime I can. However, as I was getting a bigger inventory, I noticed that I needed more pure credits, and I had a good amount, but I knew I wasn't going to be able to offer if I just had a whole bunch of limiteds and all that. So I got another ombre and got rid of one of the limiteds, and I was planning on how to get more credits. So I figured getting more credits was going to be in the long term, because what am I going to do with 1,000 credits if I can't buy a white Interstellar until I have 1,700? So I got a neuroagitator for my anodized pearl, because I knew that would give me a 50 credit profit. And here I was going to sell my orange FENNEC for the lime honey inverted, but this is when I realized I messed up, because these things do not sell. And I've had white before, and I probably got lucky when I sold them, but the lime is just impossible to sell. So I kept that in the background and regretted doing that trade. But I was able to sell this anodized pearl for 200 credits, and that was pretty helpful because, again, pure credits are more universal, and I know I can't quite buy the white Interstellar, but still. And this is a different guy, I think. Yeah, it was a different orange FENNEC. This one was certified, but I was very happy to get this trade back, because originally I did the trade for the lime honey inverteds because orange FENNEC, it went down like 150 credits, but it went back up, or it went down 100 credits and went back up 150, so I was happy to get the orange FENNEC back for the lime honey inverteds. And then I sold the NCI for 50 credits, which is a profit of 0 credits, because NCIs usually go for 50, maybe 40, but 50 if you find someone who really wants it. So then I sold an orange certified FENNEC and 200 credits for an Interstellar. And this is a good trade because people usually like Interstellar and will pay a good amount for it. So 750 is not an unreasonable ask. And at this point, I had about 740 credits. So since I sold the Interstellar for 750 credits here, I was able to get 1,490 credits. And at this point, I thought I'd be able to offer for an Interstellar, but because I had, let's see, I had 1,690 credits basically with the Ombre, Huntress, and 1,490, but people still weren't taking my offer, so I had to do a little bit more. So now I gave the Huntress, Ombre, and 60 credits, I think. Yeah, 60 credits for a Hellfire. Might have been 50. Couldn't quite see that, but then I gave the Hellfire for a Tune and 100 credits because I feel like it's easier to sell. Well, it's neither here nor there because technically they both would be decently easy to sell, but I figured if I had more pure, I might have a better chance of getting a white Interstellar. But people still weren't taking my offer, so I gave more limiteds for an anodized pearl. I don't care about the limited, so I just gave like a whole bunch of them for that anodized. It wasn't anodized pearl, it was anodized. So that other 100 credits, I figured it also probably help me, and I finally was able to get a polypop for the Tune and anodized and some credits because people weren't taking my trades for Tune nor anodized. So good thing I was able to get the polypop. And upon looking for a little bit, I was planning to sell the polypop, but I was able to find someone who would do 1450 and a polypop on Xbox, so I was able to get my white Interstellar. And before I give it to Hyper, I just figured I'd make a nice little customization because let's be honest here, white Interstellar is a very clean decal, and I've used it a lot in the past, but one of the best presets I've found that you can do is that color with a nice little light blue there. Just kind of goes well with the white since all the colors are light, and especially with like a white octane or something, it looks really nice. And I'd probably put some black Velocis on it if you actually were dedicated to using that preset, but I did have to give away the white Interstellar to Hyper, so congratulations to him. That was a long time trading for a giveaway. But anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.